In this video, I'm going to show you how to access Azion GraphQL API and the GraphQL Playground. If you want access to aggregated metrics on product usage, security, request and response events, and more, this video walks you through exactly what you need. So, let's get started. To use GraphQL API with API platforms such as Postman and Insomnia, you first need authentication to ensure requests access data securely. This authentication occurs through tokens. To create a token, you can follow two different paths. Use Azion API platform or use Real-Time Manager, RTM. The first option is to create a token through the Azion API platform. API use authorization to ensure that client requests access data securely. Use tokens to access or manipulate any relevant data. You can pass auth details along with any request you send in Postman. The second option is to create a personal token through Azion Configuration Interface, Real-Time Manager, RTM. This option is more suitable for use with API due to the possibility of creating a long-lived token. See the Personal Tokens documentation page to create one. When creating a personal token, you'll have to set an expiration date. For use with API, it's recommended to set a longer expiration date, such as 90 days or 1 year. In that case, make sure you take necessary precautions to ensure your project's security. After creating your personal token, head to the API platform you'll be using and include the Azion GraphQL API endpoint in your request. To use the Metrics API for aggregated data, include API, Azion API, net/metrics/GraphQL. To use the Events API for raw data, include API, Azion API, net/events/GraphQL. Accessing GraphQL Playground. You can use Azion GraphQL built-in Playground to write, validate, and test GraphQL queries. Using the Playground can help you become more familiar with the API and the use of queries in a visual and quick manner. To interact with the GraphQL Playground, you first need to log into RTM. If you haven't created an account, see the Creating an Account on Azion documentation page. After successfully logging into RTM, go to manager.azion.com/metrics/GraphQL or manager.azion.com/events/GraphQL and interact with the GraphQL Playground. There you have it. In just a few steps, you can fetch information using GraphQL. If you have any questions, please reach out to our online documentation. You can find more detailed information about the product and its first steps on the reference documentation. Thanks for watching, and move to the edge.